Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Last night, Drickers was booed very badly. And 3 minutes into the fight, the booers were booing Khamzat for not wanting to fight. So I really hope that whoever he fights next gets him to fight. Stand up or have a proper mix up of proper MMA, because that's what the sport is. My message is watch this space, guys. You've just maybe met the worst losers ever in your life, me and Drickers. And I'm not sleeping until we've got that belt back. I know everybody's laughing and say, yeah, Drickers was exposed. I'm a bad loser. Drickers is a bad loser. It's going to take whatever it takes for us to get back that belt back ASAP. It's not going to be a long story. One fight and the belt. That's us back in the belt. So to all those naysayers and all the guys who support blanket style MMA, blanket wrestling, we in the real fight game, and we'll be back again and surprise you with just taking that belt back again.
And even watching that, Khamzat made a lot of mistakes that I think would have got him that finish before that third round. You know, he got to a position where it was just kind of so easy. It was almost him controlling himself. He had to control his own emotions. He had to control his gas tank, because that's not easy to dominate a guy like that. And everything is working because in your mind, you're wanting resistance. Resistance is how you gauge how much output I need to put out, you know? But if everything is going right, you can't gauge how much output to put out. You're just like, maybe you might try to finish in that first round, then you get up second round, you're like, whoa, I can't even lift my arms. Why am I so tired? You know, so Khamzat did
a lot of people are going to be like, Movzar should be there. It's like, hey, I tried. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, I tried to make that happen. I thought he deserves it. He did deserve it. He had this fight, and then I'm like, all right, you know, he's going to have to do this fight, and then he definitely gets it. And then he pulled out, and you know what the UFC's like with things like that. You know, maybe they try to push it back because they pushed the date further, and he still didn't do it. Maybe it was a serious injury. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's why he can't fight as well. I don't know. But, you know, it doesn't look like it's going to be a Movzar. But, I mean, I've tried with all of them, but now it looks like it's a Lerone Murphy. It makes a lot of sense. So let's do Lerone Murphy December. Sounds great.
I just hate the balance scale. All week we're weighing on digital scales. All week we can know what we weigh. Everybody sees. And then we weigh in before we go get on the digital scale or on the balance scales. And if you make weight, you get to go sit and wait to make the actual weight. But if you don't make weight, you go and run or whatever, and then they bring out the curtain. I've never had to have the curtain brought out, but there's been several times where I'm fighting guys and they're over. I know they're over. And then they go back and take their underwear off, and now they lost a half pound magically. I'm not saying that balance scales or digital scales are more accurate, but at least that should be plastered on the screen for the whole world to see. So I know I made weight, so everybody knows he made weight. It's just silly. All week we weigh on digital scales, and then the last day, the most important day, we're weighing on a fucking scale from the 1930s. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Don't touch.
Don't touch.
It's a featherweight.
242.4. Heavyweight.
Chama.
242.4. Alex Pereira.
Chama. Cara pesado desse.
Anyone that says it's a boring fight is a casual, okay? No offense. No offense. Like, you got to take a little offense. I'm sorry. If you're a fan of the sport, okay, and you're not absolutely fascinated by the ability, like by Chimaev's ability to control someone who's as dogged and fights out of things like Dricus, who's done it time and time again, who's physically never gasses anymore, like super strong, has cardio for days, is prepared for him, has a great headspace. If you're not fascinated by like such a one-sided domination, man, then you're like, you have to be a casual, because you never see this, never. This like this level at championship fights, this level of control, unreal. Man, we just saw someone get crucifixed for like 15 minutes. Like, how can you be a fan of the sport and not think, wow, that's crazy?
100%. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, and you're not hitting me with that spinning elbow, I'll tell you that now. But yeah, 100%. That's a great fight. And it is those kind of fights that I want. It's those kind of fights that I'm calling out. And if he's happy, you know, I'll happily put my hand up, and I would love to go to Brazil, man. I've had fans in Brazil for many years. I remember being called the UK Anderson Silva, which is a massive compliment. But I had a load of fans in Brazil, and I still haven't managed to get over there yet. So I'd definitely love to be over there.
Do you think that'd be a quick turnaround? Because I think that's October 11th would be the fight in Rio.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll speak to the coaches now. Yeah, no, again, and I feel pretty good. Like, is no damage, no real damage. Little sore leg slightly, but that's normal when people try to go for your legs and stuff, kicking the legs. Nothing. That'll be fine in a week. So that sounds very good to me.
Would you push for a 5-round co-main event? Because they've done that before in the past.
Yes, 100%. Again, if it's a great fight, then why not? It gives me more time to show my skills.
I mean, you did call out Leon too, so.
No, but the thing is, Leon is never, I want it to be in the UK. You know, if they come back in March, it will be that. So right now, you're setting up my whole career right now. I'm loving it. Like October, March, yeah, that's perfect.
I personally really enjoyed it. I mean, just complete domination from Khamzat. It's there was just one-way traffic for the full 5 rounds. Got a bit hairy like the last minute. DDP put some shots on him, but just didn't have enough left in the tank, I don't think, to do much damage. So congratulations to Khamzat and team. And one little shout out, big moment last night for Lerone Murphy, a fellow Englishman from Manchester. He had a big win last night. I've heard about it, not watched it yet, but this is a coming out moment for Lerone, because Lerone's been in the UFC for quite a while now, but he needed the big moment, and this was it last night. So big shout out to Lerone. We're going to watch it. We're going to jump into it.